Hi, Miami Valley.
I'm here with
Bill Rust.
Bill Rust. Is one of those social media web entrepreneur tech guys who's doing something.
That is correct.
What are you doing?
Well, we are starting a new social network based around the Miami Valley region at themiamivalley.com.
So if we go there to themiamivalley.com, you're going to find something that looks sort of like...
It's, think Facebook, MySpace, Craigslist, Twitter. It's kind of what everybody's really been used to over the last couple of years. We've taken all of those types of sites with their features and elements and concepts and thrown them into one.
So let's see, I can go meet the love of my life, get stalked, buy drugs, prostitution, dating site,
Well,
and...
hopefully not the latter.
all that stuff.
Yeah, we're not gonna, we're gonna do our best to not censor people, but anything that's illegal, any type of illegal activity or morally frowned upon.
Well, you just know that the Dayton Daily News' spin on things is, oh my God, they do, they always spin the worst things on social media, and social media is what you make of it. It's common sense. All those things that happen on Craigslist can happen to you just as easily by going into a bar, sitting down at the bar stool, and having a drink.
And you're exactly right. And one of the big differences between us and them is 99.9% of our content is going to be user generated. So It's not coming one-sided. We're not here to report the news or just another message board or try to
user generated means you're putting it up there,
That's
not
right.
him.
The residents and hopefully potential or future residents of the Miami Valley, we're going to count on you guys to come and join the site, upload your pictures, videos. There'll be band pages and business pages. You'll be able to connect with people on an individual basis or to a business, book bands.
How much is it going to cost all the people?
Absolutely nothing. It is 100% free.
Now nothing's 100% free.
It's absolutely free.
That means you're going to depend on advertisers, right?
That is correct. We do probably at the end of the first quarter, once we start getting a good-sized member base, we will start introducing an ad platform. It'll be as non-intrusive as possible. We're not here to spam people.
So you won't get those stupid things on the Dayton Daily News site that drop down and then move up and then move across the screen, and you're like, click here, click there to get rid of it. Not going to do that, right?
No, don't need to.
Good. So what about the problem that the Dayton Daily seems to have with basically trolls? I mean, are you going to have any sort of functions to solve that problem?
Again, I don't want to spend a lot of my time moderating trolls. Anywhere you go, they're going to find,
But Craigslist allows you to self-moderate.
They do. I'm going to hopefully rely on some help of some really good friends, some moderators to go in and at least keep things under control to the point of nobody gets harassed, stalked, personally attacked. I don't want people trying to harm other people through words or text or businesses, try to take people down, things like that. That's not what the site's about. I'm trying to develop a platform and a central place where everybody in and around the valley can come to and meet people, be friends, and do good things. Try to give back to the community for once instead of take. Don't take things personally,
Okay, but again, I mean, the big difference between MySpace and, say, Facebook is Facebook, you have to verify who you are. MySpace, you can pretty much make up a name and be, whoever you want. Which way are you going with your site?
We're leaning more toward the MySpace model on that aspect. And that's one of the reasons that I'm encouraging people as quickly as possible, especially if you have a band or a business or a specific username that you want, get it while it's available. Because once they're taken, I'm not going to be responsible for going in and trying to decide who's really Bugs Bunny or who's really George Washington or whatever the name is. So it is important for...
So I'm sure that the moment this goes on, one of you is going to try to go out there and be me. Don't do it.
You have your account already, don't you? you get your account locked up. But yeah.
So go out there and make an account and cover your butt. But again, the problem with these things, and this is pretty common knowledge amongst those of us in the business, is getting to critical mass.
Yes.
So what do you plan on doing to help your site get to critical mass?
Well, without getting into too much detail, first let me say this. We're still in a very controlled beta period right now.
It's all right. Google Mail was in beta for 5 years.
Yeah. So. Probably, another couple of weeks of testing, tuning, tweaking. We're getting a steady flow of traffic right now. I think in the first 48 hours, we've got 21 people that have signed up. And I can get a general idea that they're in there clicking around and trying things out and making sure everything's working. We don't, at this point, knock on wood somewhere. We have no complaints and we have no major problems. Everything that has come up has been very quick to fix and very easy to fix. But to answer your question, we do have some normal media, terrestrial media type things coming up sometime probably the first week of February. If everything in our launch rollout schedule goes correctly, you'll start hearing us on the radio. Hopefully we'll be seen in print, depending on whether or not the local...
You're going to be on Ezrati.com. What else do you need?
We're using all of the well-known, what people around this area seem to be using a lot, platforms, Facebook, MySpace, we're on Twitter. And everything is slash, the Miami Valley, so myspace.com, the Miami Valley, facebook.com, same thing, Twitter, same thing. We do have some very archaic looking links up on the miamivalley.com to those accounts as well. So we're not just going to start the site and leave all of the other social networks and platforms alone. We will be using those in addition to our own to generate, more buzz and hopefully get some more members and a lot more activity. So,
you're not generating content, you're depending on other people to do it.
Right.
And there's a cost involved in maintaining all this. The servers, the time and software, working on the software.
That is correct.
Why would anyone in their right mind jump out with something this ambitious?
Well, I've lived here for almost 20 years. I've had a really, really good time living here, and
how about that?
Yeah, I've been very fortunate to get involved with a lot of really good people from, within the graduating from Beaver Creek right out of high school, got a really good job, met a lot of good people who've done a lot for me, a lot for my family, and a lot for my friends. And I've always wanted to do something to give back, not just on an individual basis, but on a regional basis, and say, hey, thanks. This is what I'm willing to do to continue to have a good time myself, as well as share those good times with other people. Because I know when I do go out and have one of those nights, people are always asking me, well, where were you? How did you get that hookup? Or how did you know that person? How did you get a picture with such and such? Well, I got it through making connections, through networking.
Yeah, it's all about who you know. Some things haven't changed, digital or not digital.
That's right. And so what I'm trying to do is really just give back and offer an opportunity for all those people out there that are fortunate enough to have internet access, an opportunity to come and have fun together with, it may not be the person sitting right next to you.
Right.
It may be somebody in Piqua or Troy or Hamilton or Springboro or even Redline.
That's the beauty of social media. You really can build a network of connections that you wouldn't normally be able to do because you can be everywhere 24/7.
Yeah, and you can do it very, very quickly.
Yeah.
So hopefully the businesses, residents, everybody can come together. We can all, start maybe even developing some plans on improving this area on a regional basis.
Well, there's a lot of groups trying to do that already, and most of them are
too.
Yeah, but most of them haven't figured out this social media thing yet. Yeah. So hopefully this is a good platform to start out with. I'm pretty impressed with the content management system that he's using. It's one that I wasn't familiar with. It comes out of Australia.
Yeah, the developers are actually out of Australia. We've been working with them and with this software platform for about a year now. Taking it in its most basic form 2 versions ago and working closely with them and other developers. We actually have an in-house programmer as well to build on their platform, get it more stable, secure, offer a lot more features. There's a lot of things that a lot of people aren't going to see for at least the first
right away. You're going to roll things out.
We're going to roll things out so that it's not too much too fast. Let's get people involved and communicating, networking, and then we'll start bringing the fun stuff out.
All right, so check it out, themiamivalley.com. This is Bill Rust. This is the guy behind it. You know who I am, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Thanks, everybody. Have a great day.